Securing A.
Target marked. Sending.
Horseman 3-2 on station. Standing by.
Enemy has Delta.
Alright, what's up guys? In today's video, we're talking about the brand new DLC weapon in the Season 3 Battle Pass, the SKS Marksman Rifle. This is a pretty good gun. Obviously, being a marksman rifle, being a single fire weapon, it's not going to cater to a lot of people like myself. I do think it's an excellent weapon. Obviously, I'll probably never use it unless I'm doing it for a YouTube video or doing some testing on it. But the title of the video you guys can see is the one-shot kill setup for it, and that is 100% true. This gun is a one-shot kill to the head up to the 55-meter range. So from 0 to 55 meters, if you shoot somebody in the head, they will instantly die. That is an excellent thing about this gun. In my opinion, that is what makes this gun actually pretty good. It's a little bit better than average in my opinion. The thing to note here, it is labeled as a marksman rifle, but a lot of the mobility stats and the unique attachments about it kind of make it more of an AR. So it's like the one middle hybrid, similar to the AUG. It's a hybrid between the AR and the marksman rifle range. The thing to note here is the damages. It is a two-shot kill at every single range if you shoot them in the chest. Like I said, the time to kill is pretty fast. It is faster than all of the regular ARs like the Grau, the M4, the Kilo, the Ram. It kills faster than those, but it is slower than the Odin, the FAL, and the FAMAS. So that's obviously where it lacks. Like the mobility, in my opinion, is a little bit better than that of the Odin and the FAL. So the biggest thing to note here about it is the negatives. It does have a lot of vertical recoil. It's similar to the UMP 45, the Striker 45, and how the accuracy, the vertical kick is different than any other gun, which I am not a fan of. It does make it pretty hard to hit shots. And then one of the things I did test on it was stopping power. Obviously, stopping power technically claims that it's supposed to do double damage, which this gun has a 50+ damage profile, meaning it should be a one-shot kill to the body. In my experience testing that, there was not one time that I did get a one-shot kill to the chest on an enemy, so I don't know if it's just been broken for this gun or what, but stopping power does not work. So as far as the aim down sight time goes, it does not come with the close quarter stock or the swivel grip, which is normal for every other weapon, so it's kind of hard to bring that aim down sight time back. There's only a couple of attachments that really do that. It's obviously the short barrel, the tac laser, the no stock attachment, and then the ammunition, which it has some pretty unique attachments. The biggest thing to know here is I'm going to tell you guys the best class setup to use. And then in a later video you guys are watching in a couple of days, I'll be doing a full in-depth breakdown of which is actually the best attachments and why. So the biggest thing to note here, like I said, is the damage profile. It is 100 to the head up to 55 meters. You guys will be able to see on the screen. I'll be showing it. It does have 3 different damage hits on the body. So you have a chest, a stomach, and a limb multiplier. Therefore, the base damage is 57 to the chest. The stomach damage is 52. And then if you hit them in the arms, legs is 48. So hypothetically, if you're trying to kill someone, you hit them twice in the leg, it will not be a 2-shot kill. That's the one thing to note here. There's a few times I got a 3-shot kill at really far. There's a couple times I got a 2-shot kill. And the difference is I noticed I was hitting them in the chest. So at that max damage range, which is the 55 meters, the damage drops off just a little bit. So your damage to the head is going to be 94. To the chest is going to be 54. The stomach's going to be 49. And the limbs is going to be 45. So the biggest thing to note here is the 49 damage is very similar to that of the MP5, where they nerfed it to not be a 2-shot kill. So you cannot 2-shot to the stomach. Obviously, with the stomach or limbs, it won't be a 2-shot kill. It will be a 3-shot kill, which the time to kill is obviously going to go down from there. So that's the biggest thing to note on where you should be aiming. Obviously, 100% be aiming for that pec area. Hit them in the shoulders and the chest because you are going to get the most damage possible. The biggest thing to note here is the unique attachments it has. You obviously have the regular along the barrel, which is the landmark, which does the usual 20% more range. The FSS para barrel is basically a short barrel, which I definitely think would be pretty good for map like Shipment and Rust. And then you have the regular long barrel, which is going to give you a substantial increase to your overall recoil and obviously your range, which I 100% recommend. The thing I noted with the attachments of this weapon is the monolithic suppressor, for some reason, gave me an excellent improvement to my overall recoil. I don't know if it was because the silencer helps reduce the vertical kick by that much of a difference, but I 100% recommend the monolithic suppressor. Then we took a look at the 2 different grips. I always recommend the Ranger or the Commando. The biggest thing to note here, like I said, is that aim down sight time is pretty hard to bring back up because there are no attachments that help bring it back. So if you take that barrel, which makes the aim down sight worse, that monolith, which makes the aim down sight worse, then you throw the Ranger foregrip on there, it's going to be very hard to get a decently average aim down sight time. Your aim down sight time is going to be chunked out pretty hard. So I don't recommend the Ranger foregrip, also because of the movement speed when you're walking is very low on this gun, obviously being a marksman rifle. So you're going to get a lot of negatives in order to not be able to bring them back to get a little bit better of a recoil pattern than the Commando. So I recommend the Commando 100% due to the fact that it only reduces your movement speed. Obviously helps your first shot accuracy a lot with this weapon. So the other attachment we're going to be taking a look at is the ammunition. The 30 round mag is the extended mags. Normally you have 20. The 10 round mag is obviously going to make it so you can only get 5 kills and you have to hit every single bullet. It's going to reload faster, obviously movement speed faster, sprint to fire faster, and your aim down sights faster. So it's like basically stipple grip kind of mixed in with a little bit of salt. I don't know. It's a really weird attachment. I tried it and I did not like it at all. It's definitely pretty good as far as, you know, getting 4 positives for 0 negatives, which is the only attachment to my knowledge that gives 4 positives for 0 negatives. So it's definitely a pretty good attachment, but to get a gun that you have to hit a lot of your shots with accuracy is low, I don't recommend it. And then the difference is in the stock category. Like I said, they don't have the CQC stock on this. They do have this SKS rifle stock, which actually got recently buffed. This was only on the SCAR before, which it helps your first shot accuracy and your aim locking steadiness to negate your walking movement speed. The thing to note, the difference between the rifle stock and the Hunter Scout is you're going to get an improvement to your walking steadiness. Definitely 100% increases your accuracy. I do not recommend the Hunter Scout at all. It is literally horrible. It does nothing at all. The rifle stock is going to make your movement speed a lot worse in comparison to the Hunter Scout. So you're not going to be able to strafe that fast when you're shooting. But the other attachment is the no stock attachment, which I tried the recoil pattern. Did not notice any difference because obviously once you stack that monolithic with the Commando with the long barrel, your recoil is already so low that I 100% recommend the no stock. So the best class setup for this weapon is going to be the same as pretty much every other weapon. Put the long barrel on there, put the monolithic suppressor with the Commando grip, with the extended mags, and the no stock attachment. That's pretty much it for today's video. Like I said, I'll be uploading another actual best class setups, testing all these attachments for you guys, showing you which are the best for Warzone, because this is obviously a multiplayer class setup video. So if you guys want to know if this gun's worth using in Warzone, I'll be uploading that video pretty soon. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I'll talk to you guys